welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my first ever cooking video where I am actually talking to you guys in our new kitchen. If you're watching me for the very first time, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below. I post a brand new recipe video on my channel every single Sunday morning at 7 AM UK time, and now I'm in my new kitchen. I feel like I'm gonna have loads more ideas and recipes that I want to share with you, so I hope you enjoy them. Today I am going to be showing you how to make a really delicious soup. I feel like after we've had Christmas and New Year's, you just want something that is a little bit cleansing for your body. This is full of veggies, there's no meat in here, so you can give your stomach a bit of a rest from digesting all of those meats. This is going to have some carrots, celery, leeks in here, and it's also going to have some brown rice in here too. With all that said, I'm just going to jump straight on into this recipe. I really hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you give it a try and what you think of it. So like I said, I've got some celery, some carrots, a leek, I've got some brown rice, I've got 2 veggie stock cubes, I've got some thyme, I've got some dill, I've got some cannellini beans, and I've got some butter too. So what I'm going to start off by doing is I'm going to start getting all of my veggies. I'm just going to dice them up into quite small cubes. Right, once I've cut my celery, I'll just pop it into my pan. My pan isn't on at the moment. I'm just going to chop everything up and then I'm going to get the heat on. Now we've got our celery and carrots cut, it's now time to move on to our leeks. If you don't like leeks, you can just substitute this out for a white onion, completely up to you. But I think a leek adds so much flavour to this dish. So I'm just going to top and tail it. And then what I find easiest to wash this out is I just do a really big cut down the middle, and then you can just fan this open like that and the water can get into all of the different leaves. And then again, just like the rest, I'm going to chop this up into small cubes. Okay, so we've got all our veggies in our soup pot now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a generous knob of butter and I'm going to add it into my pan, turn my heat on, and then fry this off for a good 10 minutes. What you want to make sure you're doing when you fry this off is you want to make sure everything is going nice and golden brown. It's almost going to caramelize everything in here, and that is going to add so much flavour to your soup. Right, my veggies have been frying off for a good 10 minutes now, and as you can see at the bottom, there is lots of dark, almost sticky patches that are stuck to the bottom. Don't worry about that, because that is exactly what you want your veggies to do, because you want them to have almost not burnt, but you want them to have browned so they have some colour, as that is where all the flavour is. What I'm quickly going to do is just add a tiny little bit of salt, but I'm not going to over salt it, because I do feel that once all your ingredients are in and you taste it and it's all cooked through, that's when you might want to season it, because honestly these are going to just give off so much flavour that it probably doesn't need loads of seasoning. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw in some of my thyme, a little bit of dill, mix that all together. Oh, it smells amazing, honestly. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. It also smells so healthy. I don't know if you guys have ever done that when you cook something and you think it smells healthy, you know. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in my rice. Here I have got 300 grams of brown rice. I'm just going to pop that straight in, give it a mix around. Just fry the rice off for a couple of minutes and you are then ready to add in your veggie stock. So far here I have got 600 mils of veggie stock, and like I said, I've got 2 veggie stock cubes in here as well. So I'm just going to pour all of that liquid into my pot, but I definitely will be adding some more. So I'm just going to start off with this, but obviously the rice that we've added isn't cooked, so the rice is going to soak up some of this liquid, so you do want to overcompensate on how much liquid you add in, because a lot of it will get soaked up by the rice. You're going to see that all those brown bits that were at the bottom of your pot when you cooked off your veggies, it's going to lift off the bottom now. It's going to add all the flavour into your soup. So I'm just going to literally leave this now for about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to come back and just stir occasionally here and there. If at any point you feel like it needs a little bit more liquid, don't be shy to add it. Because you've added your 2 stock cubes in here, there is still going to be lots and lots of flavour, so you're not going to be able to water it down. So like I said, pop it on low. I'm going to put it on, I've got an induction hob, I'm going to put it on to 4, and then I'm just going to walk away from it. Every sort of 4 or 5 minutes, I'll come back and give it a stir. So after 10 minutes and after you have mixed your soup a few times, I then just put my lid on and I let it simmer away for another 10 minutes without stirring it at all. And here is your soup after those final 10 minutes. It's looking absolutely delicious. and it's smelling amazing too. So it's at this point that I will get my cannellini beans. I have drained them and I'm just going to pop them straight on into my soup. I'm going to give it all a mix around and I'm just going to give it a quick taste. I'm just going to taste a little bit of the liquid to see if it needs seasoning. With a little bit of seasoning, so I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in. I do like to leave my seasoning to the end because I feel like you never know how salty something's going to be, and because I added 2 stock cubes in here, you just don't know how much sort of saltiness that's going to add to your meal. Once you have seasoned your soup, you just want to let it cook through for a few more minutes just to warm through the cannellini beans, and then you're ready to serve. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you give this soup recipe a try, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye!